I think that most people in this area, and I'm speaking as a mom whose kids are probably have too many activities, but kids are spending so much time in cars. They're getting, buckled in and seeing their world, their town through the window of a car. When we got this cargo bike and started using it as our family get around town bike, the kids, they light up when we have to go somewhere. They're waving out the back. They're just they're so happy. They're breathing air. They're seeing their world. They're seeing their neighbors. It's like a completely different way to get around. I just wish more people would realize how beneficial it is.
That's why I think that organizing around schools is especially valuable, because students for the most part, can't drive. They need to get to school somehow. Ideally, they could walk or they could bike on their own, because it makes my life as a parent so much better that my son has been able to ride himself to school for years. And it gives him so much happiness and freedom and confidence that he can get himself to and from school. He likes having that. Or I should put it in the past tense. He liked that before he could drive, being able to do that. And even now that he can drive, he still rides his bike most places. But I think most people understand that problem at schools, that those people can't drive. So let's give them some way of getting there. And it's also very hard to argue against making things safer for children. So as a practical matter, let's improve the experience around schools. If you can make it possible for more kids to walk or bike, then for the parents who do have to drop a kid off, that experience becomes better as well. Everybody wins, and I think a school is an easy place to demonstrate that.
I've got a 5-year-old daughter. She's in kindergarten, and we've been riding bikes together since before she could walk. She was on the front of my bike, and we rode all around town and neighborhood. And now she rides a bike on her own, and we ride together. Some days she rides on her own with me 1 mile to school and 1 mile back. Other days she rides on the back of my cargo bike, and we go all around town on our bikes together. And I think the barriers are a combination of the streets not feeling safe enough. So parents feel scared that their kids are gonna get hit by cars or not know all the rules of the road. And I do talk to a lot of parents who said, I wish my kids could ride. It just doesn't feel safe enough for us as a family. So we want them to ride, in separate areas, but not on the streets yet. Right now there's a good amount of cyclists in Petaluma, and there's a lot of people who want to do it, but I see a lot of people driving half mile to go to the grocery store, 1 mile to go across town. And those trips are more fun and convenient, whether you're biking or walking. And so my dream is, I think we need to make the streets safer and have better infrastructure so that people feel more confident doing that. There's a lot of studies that show when you build safer bike facilities, whether they're protected bike lanes with barriers or separate bike paths from the street, that people use them. And you get more women riding, more children riding when it feels safer, that you're going to be less vulnerable.
I feel like kids should have the right and the ability to get themselves safely to school, walking or biking. It's a huge part of independence and feeling like that they're at home in their own city, in their own community. School, because I just feel like people would have so much more joy. I mean, have you seen the soul-sucking pickup line at schools? It's just like there's a better way, and